Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be deep-seated feelings of anger and jealousy, and inferiority, I should say. I got an email here from a viewer. He says, "Hey Corey, how would you suggest to a really negative person to not be so negative about life?" The simple answer is decide. Decide to be positive. Decide to be optimistic. Decide to ask yourself more empowering questions, such as when shit happens or the shit hits the fan, you think to yourself, what's good about this? How can I use this? How can this help me? How can I learn from this? How can this make me a stronger person? How can I grow and become an even better man because of this? What can this teach me? What do I need to do differently so I get better results the next time? The quality of your life is going to be in direct proportion to the quality of the questions that you consistently ask yourself. And if your self-talk is nothing but, why does this always happen to me? Why does my life always suck? Why do the girls that I always like never want to date me? Why is it that the jobs that I want I can never get? Why? That's typically what people who are unsuccessful in life, that's typically what their self-talk is. So the quality of your life from this point forward is going to be in direct proportion to the quality of the questions that you consistently ask yourself. He says, I find myself stuck with a deep-seated feeling of inferiority and jealousy, which is basically envy. In other words, you look around and you see what other people have and you want it, and you probably sometimes feel like you got ripped off or you got shortchanged, or it's not fair that life has been this way. And at the end of the day, in order to apply the things that I teach and talk about, you've got to work at it. Repetition is the mother of skill. If you want to get good at these things like I am, and like I talk about all the time, you have to practice. You have to go to the mall. You have to practice your social skills. I did a YouTube video a while back called Improving Your Social Skills. So if you Google Corey Wayne, Improving Your Social Skills, that video will come up, and practice it relentlessly. Go to the mall every weekend and just make a commitment for once a week that you're going to spend an hour practicing your social skills. Because the better you get at your social skills, the more comfortable you're going to feel in your own skin, and the more natural and easy it's going to feel for you to be able to do these things naturally. And the more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to feel, and the more comfortable you're going to get in your own skin. He says, what are some ways to break this cycle? Well, you got to interrupt the pattern. And interrupting the pattern, you got to do something differently. And the next thing he says is it's definitely time to change this. Here's the interesting thing, is that most people won't change their belief system until it no longer serves them, until it no longer works for them. And obviously, you're at that point where you're like, I've fucking had it. I've had enough of this shit. I've had enough of things being unsatisfactory this way in my life, and I'm no longer willing to tolerate it. You have to get to that point where you hit bottom, so to speak, where you're just like, that's it, I'm done. I'm going in a new direction. I am no longer going to be this person I once was. And the beauty of it is the past does not equal the future. What you did yesterday, 5 minutes ago, 5 weeks ago, 5 months ago, 5 years ago, it doesn't fucking matter. Why? Because right now is the only moment that exists. The future doesn't exist because it's not here yet, and the past is gone. There's nothing you can't go back in time and do anything about it. The only thing that you have control over is what you do right now in this moment. And so my question to you is, when is now a good time to make a change for your life, for the better, for your life? That's something to think about. You have the power to shape and control your own destiny in this moment right now by simply deciding to make a change, deciding to make your life better, deciding to focus on things to be grateful for and to be happy for, as opposed to always focusing on what sucks in your life. We get what we focus on in life, and so if you always focus on what's not working or what sucks, well, guess what? You're going to get more of what's not working and what sucks. Why? Because the solutions that your brain gives you will be more solutions that will bring about what you're trying to avoid, as opposed to focusing on what's good about things and what you can learn from things and how you can grow beyond them and how you can become a better person, how you can succeed next time, what you can learn from it. That's the way you need to look at it if I were you. So if you have a question you want to ask me, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which will be on the left-hand side of your screen, and send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max, and just give me several days to get back to you with a response. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by going to my website, and at the top of your screen, click the Products tab and just follow the instructions. If you want a digital version of my Kindle ebook, on my website, underneath the email sign-up box, there's a box that has a link that'll take you right to the Amazon Kindle download page. Once you get there, if you don't have a Kindle device, just download one of their free e-reader apps for whatever electronic device that you want to read it on. And if you appreciate the value of the information I offer in these video newsletters, the articles on my website, and my ebook, you can show your appreciation right now by going to my website, and on the Wibbia toolbar, click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.